I think you can see them all like this. All right, enjoy. All right. Let us continue here. ACI, course 5, class 5. How karma works. Who would like to read?
I would like to read.
Oh, hi Tatiana.
Hi, Dr. Wolf.
Wie geht's?
Alles gut. Ich bin, ich bin in Thailand und Entschuldigung, ich war nicht.
I'm in Thailand.
Ja,
Nobody wants to hear about you in Thailand, okay?
it's
I'm
already
joking.
night. Here is a night.
Oh, it's night, yeah. Okay. I hope you're having fun. Please read
Yes.
it.
According to the mind-only school, when you see something, it is because two things arise together from one karmic seed that has been planted in the mind at an early time. Name these two things. So this exactly what we do now, studying.
Hmm?
So first one, can I answer now?
Sure.
Because we are studying now, but it's I have in Ukrainian, but I can also in Tibetan. So it's consciousness. First one is consciousness of I, Miginam Shapa,
Miki
uh,
Abashaba.
and second one is physical. Like how I can have physical. How says that nicht?
Perception.
Uh, yes, perception.
Yeah.
It's, it's like basic of consciousness. Actually, in other schools, they say the three, like you have object after physical of I and after consciousness. But here too.
No, this is not not saying that. This is just talking about it in terms of the perception. The mind only school believes in the three. That's called the comms, the categories. The comms are that there's a I consciousness, there's a I sense power, and there's an object of the I. Um, but as in terms of perception, the mind only school says, um, any given perception is the the thing perceiving the thing and the thing being perceived, but it actually comes from one karmic seed. So that would be in the if you talk about the I, it would be Miki Namparshepa, the I consciousness, and
Give one thought.
uh,
One thought.
the what? Say again?
Second one is Miki Van Po. No?
Wangpo, the power,
Yeah.
sense power.
Mik. Mik
Uh,
is I. No?
yes, Mik is I. Mik could be I, Mik could be the perception as well. Let me see. Which one? It's because two things arise together. Yeah. Wouldn't it be the thing being perceived, the souk? Mm, mm, hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's the Wangpo. Interesting. All right, read this, Tatiana.
consciousness of the I, Miki Nampar Shapa, and the physical faculty of the I, which is actually foundation consciousness appearing as this faculty.
Faculty. Yeah, so Mik means I. Gi is of. Namparshepa is a way to say consciousness. You can say Namshe too. Um, and here, Mik is I again, Gi is of, and Wangpo is the actual sense faculty, the sense power. Wangpo literally means power. We're gonna say something, Tatiana?
No, as with Wangpo, it's senses, but you say senses power.
Sense power. Yeah. Because if you say senses, it can mean a few different things, but it actually means like the eyeball, for instance, in this case. Okay. Yay, mind only school. Okay. Next. Who wants to read? Careful, mind only. You might get a headache. Who wants to read? Who hasn't read recently? Mm, I want Mac to read. Mac!
Yes, hello teacher and everyone.
Wait, where's Auntie?
I think her busy for event in working in office. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So sorry.
It's not your problem. I'll send her a rude text. Don't worry. I'm joking.
A reading.
Please.
Yeah. Second question. According to the My Only School, what are you really looking at when you think you are looking at the same uh, faculty faculty of your eyes and
Faculty.
faculty?
Wait, careful. Say faculty.
Faculty, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of
What'd you
your
say?
eye.
What'd you say to me? Faculty. Faculty.
Yeah, faculty
Keep
of
going.
your eye.
Keep going.
Yeah, and outside physical forms as well.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think? One word, two syllables. Anybody? Here's a hint.
You're perceiving your mind.
Yeah. But what do they call it in the mind only school?
Kunchi.
Yay! Kunshi Nampar Shepa. Okay? Nampar Shepa. Namshe. Kunshi Namshe. Yeah, it's Kunshi. If you're in mind only and you have a question, just say Kunshi. You're not ever wrong. You say Kunshi in mind only school. Everything's Kunshi. Kun means everything, by the way. Kunshi, the foundation of everything. Anyway, um, look, I was right. Who would have thunk? Read this, Nisi Mac.
Yes. According to this school, you are really looking at the foundation consciousness appearing at the physical faculty. Fa- I
Careful.
forgot of the eye and by extension at the outer form that you think you are seeing.
Yeah, yeah, good. So wait, say consciousness.
Consciousness.
Yeah, sorry, this is SH in English. It doesn't make any sense, but it is consciousness.
Yeah, consciousness.
Shus.
Niche.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Good enough. Read this for bad luck.
That's so hard for me. Mm,
How's your
the
ucha?
first is cat.
Oh no, just read the bottom. I'm not, I'm not,
Sorry. Um, you can help me run down a little bit. Yeah,
no,
okay.
just
Yeah,
read this.
kun shi nam pa she pa.
I'm not teaching Uchen right now. Fine, I'll teach you a little. This is ka with a U
Cat.
under it. So it's go.
Yeah,
Then with the N after, it's a kun.
kun
This is sha with a I, so say she.
shi
This is N with an
kun
M, say nam.
nam
This is P and R, say par, par.
pa pa.
That's pretty good. Now this is SH high tone with a E, say she,
She
she. Now say shepa.
she pa.
Yeah. Kun shi nam par shepa.
Kun shi nam pa she pa.
Yeah, or kunshi. People just say kunshi. Some people say kunzi. I don't know why. My karma. All right. Speaking of karma, good job, Nisi. Um, who's here? Daria. Do you want to read Daria? She's not really here. Fine. Uh, Fernanda.
Explain how mental seeds from karma are planted and then where they stay and how they go on until they produce their consequences according to the mind-only school.
I like your English accent. It's convincing. I stopped watching movies for like 10 years. I didn't realize half of these movie stars are actually British now. They like make fake American accents. They're pretty good at it too. Tom Holland, he's like, "Oh, I'm from Queens." You're like, "No, you're not. You're from Blimey, England." Anyway, you could be one of those people, Fernanda. Um, okay, so explain how the mental seeds from karma are planted and then where they stay and how they go on until they produce their consequences. According to the mind only school. All right. Really? We have to do this morning? All right. How does mental seeds work according to mind only?
What I remember about the mind-only school is they talk about the refrigerator. There's something inside us that store the seeds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the kunshi. Okay, this is how it works. I'm not going to give you the full explanation because it takes like 5 years to explain and people still confused. But by the way, we're translating mind-only books. We're translating like 30 of them right now. Um, and after reading about 30 of them, you start to understand what they're talking about. But it's complicated. And anything that complicated is wrong. All right? Seriously, it's wrong. It's not helpful, but it's not complete, so it's not completely right. How about that? How about it's not completely right? How about that? I want to disparage my own school. This is how it works. Say you teach an ACI class to 21 people. Um, when you see yourself teaching that class, what is actually happening is you're having a perception of yourself that is ripening in your foundation consciousness. And as you are teaching, you are planting a seed, which then goes back into your foundation consciousness, where until it has the right causes and conditions, will then ripen as you seeing yourself getting teachings. Maybe from 21 people, maybe I'll get 21 teachers at the same time. Hopefully not all at once. I won't be able to hear them. And so and that ripens as a perception in your foundation consciousness as well. Okay, I'll teach you one more thing, all right? And it's not that far from middle way. The mind only school says, and the reason you suffer is because part of you thinks that that process is happening in you. That there's a self-existent you that exists. And so that self-existent you looks at your kunshi and it says, hey, that's me. I'm teaching self-existently. Meaning I don't come from causes. I'm not in my kunshi. And that's why you're in the wheel of life in mind only school. That's not on the quiz, okay? What's that part of you that looks at you and thinks it's you self-existently? Does anybody know?
The negative consciousness?
Yay! I did teach the whole golden key to you for a year. Yes, exactly. That's what they call negative consciousness. So in the middle way, um, you you just take away the nyuni, and then you take away the foundation consciousness, and pretty much the mind only school's right. They don't need two extra consciousness to explain how things work. It's all happening in your mind, your regular mind, your yiki nampashepa. But you don't care about that. All right, Fernanda, you read this.
Mental seeds are planted through your awareness of what you do, say, or think.
Say
Fact
pak
check.
chak. Say pak chak.
Fact check.
Say pak. Pak.
Fact
Yeah, pak chak.
check.
Good. Don't be shy in language class. Okay. Pak chak is like a potential or a seed. Okay. Uh, yeah. Some how do you say? Once in a while, people will just have this thing called pak chak sepa, meaning, I don't know, you're just kind of going along in your life, and then all of a sudden, your mind just explodes with like goodness, and you all of a sudden, all you care about is meditation and uh, hanging out in Sedona with your teacher and running out around the world behind him or her or them, uh, for no good reason, like because it's your past life. So you did something in your past life, and it met the conditions finally, and then it woke up. And Sepa means woke up. The seeds just wake up, and you're like, huh? Wait, I'm a yogi. What am I doing? And you sell all your stuff and you move to Tucson. All right, read this.
These mental seeds then stay in the foundation consciousness even for a very long time by replicating themselves from moment to moment and passing their energy on from each older form of themselves to each newer form.
Yeah, if you take foundation consciousness out of this sentence, it's what middle way says. All right. What do they have here? Okay, and then, oh yeah, here.
When the conditions are right, the mental seed ripens into a perception of something.
Exactly. And this is when the sepa happens. Um, you can just like hope for Bakchak sepa to happen, but if you know about it, you can create it. All right? Because Mike Hoffman, how many lifetimes have you had? According to Buddhism. I couldn't hear you. Sorry, your mic's doing something weird. I can hear you now.
Infinite.
Infinite. Okay. If you've had infinite lives, what have you done in infinite lives?
Everything.
Everything. Apparently everything except the emptiness. Unfortunately. But yeah, I mean not you. I don't know what you've done, but me. Yeah, everything. So what seeds do you have in your mind stream?
Seeds.
All of them. They're all there, right? So you just have to wake them up through the right conditions. What are the right conditions? Teaching 50 hours a week. Get it? If you do really good things, your seeds will wake up. You already have them. So do it. All right. Good job. Gracias, Fernanda. I want to torture Hong Sun. Hong Sun, you read.
Um, the middle way school doesn't accept the idea of foundation consciousness. Uh, I can read uh,
Kunshi. Kunshi.
Kunchi in Tibetan or Alaya
Alaya
Vinayana.
Vishnaya.
Vinayana.
Vishnaya.
Vinayana.
No, Vishnaya. Oh, wait. Hold on. Vishnaya. Vishnayana? That's not right.
Vinayana.
Wait, that's not right. Wait, something's wrong. No one cares but me. We're going to go
Uh,
for. Wait, hold on. This is
yeah.
important.
Vis
Here's Gopher. This is what Geshe uses to check all the books and make those amazing footnotes and translate. He taught me how to use it. I use it to translate books and make footnotes and just be a nerd in general. Here we go. Kun Shi. Hold on. There's this dictionary. This one. It's Tibetan Sanskrit. Alaya. Hold on. Vision. Oh, it is na. Alaya Vijnana. Oh my God, I've been saying it wrong. I thought it was Alaya Vijnaya. Hold on, maybe it's both. Mm, No, it doesn't. No, it's Vijnana. Vijnana?
I think it's Vijnana. Vijnana.
Vijnana. Yeah,
Mhm.
Vinayana.
yeah. Okay, fine. Great. Finish the question.
Where then do they say the mental seeds planted by karma stay until they ripen?
Vijnana. Yeah, I already told you. What's the answer? Anybody?
Just your consciousness?
Kind of. What consciousness?
The regular one. The six.
What's it called?
Your mental stream?
Yeah, mental consciousness. Yeah, or your mind stream. They just say your mind stream. Um, read this. Hong Son.
The middle way school says that the seeds simply stay with the you that the exit, then you that you perceive when you look at your own past due to your karma.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you, your mind, you. I don't know. This one I've thought about a lot. You should think about it a lot too. All right, next. Sushumna, sushi, sushi. ¿Quieres leer, amor? Okay. She doesn't want to read right now. Hola.
Yes. Hello, everyone, everybody. 1 second, please. Mhm. Thank you. Even thought the consequence group in the middle way school doesn't accept the idea of mental appearances repeating out of foundation consciousness. They do agree that mind helps create object through the process of conceptualization. Give the short name for this process in Tibetan and explain it.
Yeah. Short name. I don't know. Labeling, right?
Mm,
I don't know what short name he's talking about besides labeling. Anybody else?
mm, Conceptualization. It's
That's in the question. Labeling. Talking. Either talk or talk. Okay, explain it, Olga. Or somebody. How does explain the pen?
uh,
How'd you
yeah.
make a pen?
We see um, different parts of the object, and when we see one of the part, we visualization whole object.
Okay. Anybody want to add to it? It might be hard for her in English. Anybody want to add?
Not
Okay,
that they're ripening out of some foundation consciousness. It's that the mind is creating the objects based on its past karma.
Correct.
Like
How do you
that's
get?
how the mind is conceptualizing things based on what it's done in the past. and that's how it sees the world.
Correct. You do an action to somebody, and a similar thing is projected from your mind from a from a seed which ripens as a mental image, which is projected on the parts of the reasonable parts of something else. To make the final part, which is then become, this is how a thing becomes a thing for you and not for somebody else. Okay. Oh yeah, talk. Yeah, it is talk. Talk by taksam. Read this or
Mhm. The short name, I am read, yes?
please.
I read in? Thank you. The short name for the process of conceptualization is Tokpe Taktsam.
Mhm.
The mind looks at the collection of parts which can reasonably be perceived of as a car, and then perceives it as a car by organizing their parts into a perfect mental picture of a car. The mind then takes this picture to be car.
Yeah, car. Yeah, good. Talk, pe, tak, tam. It was both. It was talk and talk. Tam merely labeled via a little image that comes out of your mind, a concept. All right. That's it. What's next? That's how the universe works. Next question. Natalia wants to read.
Which one? There are many of us.
You, Kolev.
Thank you.
Kolev.
Thank you. There are many places in the sutras where the Buddha stated that the whole universe and everyone in it is mind only. The mind only school took this to mean that there are no outer physical objects at all. Explain what two things the Buddha actually had in mind when he said that everything was mind only.
Yeah.
Big confusion, right?
Big confusion.
Um, so
Um, Go ahead.
He didn't mean to say that there is no objects.
Yep, correct.
So far, so good. But they're coming from what we see as objects are our projections that are seeds ripening, and pictures are coming out of the seeds, and we see them.
Yep.
There was another part of this answer.
Basically, things are mainly mind in the sense that there is a there is a they are based upon the mind as their way of existing, but that's not to say things are all just mental stuff. The way they're projected is from the mind is how they become physical. So there is physical stuff. All right,
Like
does that make
the
sense?
yeah, like the consciousness is um the not perfect, the it initiates from the consciousness, from the mind, and then it gets to interact with the material. That's not okay, that's not what I cannot explain.
Close, you're close. This is the problem everyone has. Things are things are mental projections, but those mental projections are what makes things physical. So there are physical, but they're physical mental projections. So they are mind only, but that doesn't mean they're mind only. They are mind only, but they're not only mind. How about that? Okay, read this.
In a negative sense, the universe is said to be mind only in order to deny that it could be the product of anything else, such as some creator being.
Wait, does this mean God can't exist?
Does this mean that God can exist?
Can't.
Can't exist.
Yes or no?
Yes, means that
No.
God can't exist.
It just means that God is a projection too.
Oh, in this sense, yes. Okay, yeah.
What other sense? There's no other sense.
Well, it's a projection. It doesn't mean that exists. Like in depends what exist is, right?
Oh no. You sound like Bill Clinton.
Okay.
He said depends how you define is.
Oh
Depends.
no.
What a lawyer. Good God. Anyway, things exist due to projections. So anything that exists as a projection. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It just means it exists. How it exists is as a projection.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I
We
think
can
so.
create everything, right? Okay.
Supposedly. Read this.
Uh, In a positive sense, the universe is said to be mind only in order to assert that is its primary source due to its role in the creation and ripening of karma.
Yeah,
That's what we talked about. Mhm.
yeah. That's it. We win. Um, any question?
So if we create Buddhahood, and no, not Buddhahood, but Buddha,
Mhm.
then we needed to have some idea about it, right? From
Oh,
some.
here we go. Here we go. Uh-huh. Okay. I'll play along. Yeah. Uh-huh. I don't know this debate. Yeah. Uh-huh. And continue.
So where did it come from?
It came from a previous idea of a Buddha.
Okay.
Come on, don't give up so easy. Fine. The answer is beginningless. Okay? You have to say beginningless because everything's like that. Forget that. That's easy. How about this? If you've been ignorant for infinite lives, how could you create the karma for someone to tell you you're ignorant? Because that would take knowledge.
Right.
And if you haven't been ignorant for infinite lives, then why are you not a Buddha?
Right. It all looks like a game. Like I couldn't play something.
Here's my explanation. It's a maybe metaphor, I don't know. When you when you have a dream, you always wake up in the middle of your dream. You don't wake up in the Big Bang. You, you don't create the universe in your dream. You're always in the middle. When you were born, everything already happened and everything else will happen. Okay?
So it's like a preset conditions that were set up by somebody. Someone.
No. No, listen. When you wake up in a dream, you're in the middle of the dream, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. That's how reality works. You're always in the middle.
Okay.
When I was a kid, one day I was like, wait a second. I'm always in the middle of everything. And I was like blown away. I was like, wait, no matter where I go, it's like I would run really fast. I'm like, I'm still in the middle. And I'm like, I never get more or less middle, right?
It's a good idea. Interesting.
You're the center of your reality. You're the center of reality for you. Always. But here, try this in meditation. Try to find the point at which the center, like where it's coming from. Try in your meditation. You'll get a headache. Because even if you try to find the center, who's trying to find the center? And isn't that person who's trying to find the center the actual center? And if you can be aware of that person who's trying to find the center, isn't that awareness of this the awareness of the center, the actual center? Anyway, it's a fun exercise. And in the end, you just be like, okay, can I just see emptiness? This is annoying. All right, time's up. No more mind-only school. Oh my God. Um, bye to your homework. We're already halfway through course 5, okay? So I hope you're doing your homework. I will not be doing this again. So, and I don't know anyone else crazy slash stupid enough to do it. So do your homework. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
teacher.
you.
Love
Bye.
you.
Duk Jay Chegan La.
Did you